விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். தெய்வீகம் மனிதனின் இயல்பென்போம், தெய்வ தொண்டில் சிறந்திடுவோம். தெய்வீகம் மனிதனின் இயல்பென்போம், தெய்வ தொண்டில் சிறந்திடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரின் நெறியினில் நின்று, விவேகானந்தரின் நெறியினில் நின்று ஆண்மையுடன் நாம் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். தொண்டும் துறவும் போற்றிடுவோம், இதயத்தை கோவில் ஆக்கிடுவோம். தொண்டும் துறவும் போற்றிடுவோம், இதயத்தை கோவில் ஆக்கிடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரின் குரலை முழங்கி, விவேகானந்தரின் குரலை முழங்கி சிங்கமென நாம் சிலித்தெழுவோம். விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். சுயநலம் களைந்தே வாழ்ந்திடுவோம், பொதுநலம் பேணி உழைத்திடுவோம். சுயநலம் களைந்தே வாழ்ந்திடுவோம், பொதுநலம் பேணி உழைத்திடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரின் கொடியை ஏந்தி, விவேகானந்தரின் கொடியை ஏந்தி தியாகத்தின் உருவாய் விளங்கிடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். முனிவர்கள் பரம்பரை நாம் என்போம், பக்தியும் முக்தியும் பெற்றிடுவோம். முனிவர்கள் பரம்பரை நாம் என்போம், பக்தியும் முக்தியும் பெற்றிடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரின் படையாய் விளங்கி, விவேகானந்தரின் படையாய் விளங்கி மங்களம் என்றும் சேர்த்திடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். விவேகானந்தரை நினைந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம், விவேக வழியினில் வாழ்ந்திடுவோம்.
Good morning to one and all present here. My plan of campaign. I have a message for the world which I will deliver without fear. To the reformers, I will point out that I am a greater reformer than any one of them. They want to reform only little bits. I want root and branch reform. Our philosophy teaches that evil and good are eternally conjoined, the obverse and the reverse of the same coin. All this work against evil is more subjective than objective. The whole problem of social reform resolves itself into this. Where are those who want reform? Make them first. Go down to the basis of the thing, to the very root of the matter. That is what I call radical reform. What is my plan then? My plan is to follow the ideas of the great ancient masters. Do you read the history of India? Who was Ramanuja? Who was Shankara? Who was Nanak? Who was Chaitanya? Who was Kabir? Who were all these great preachers? A galaxy of stars of the first magnitude? Did not Ramanuja feel for the lower classes? Did he not try all his life to admit even the pariah to his community? Did not Nanak confer with Hindus and Mohammedans and try to bring about a new state of things? They were the great originators of society. They were the great givers of strength, of life, and of purity. So they did the most marvelous work, and we have to do marvelous work also. Circumstances have become a little different. In consequence, the lines of action have to be changed a little, and that is all. Before flooding India with socialistic or political ideas, first deluge the land with spiritual ideas. The gift of spirituality and spiritual knowledge is the highest. Three things are necessary for great achievements. First, feel from the heart. Do you feel that millions are starving today and millions have been starving for ages? Does it make you restless? That is the first step to become a patriot. Then, instead of spending your energies in forthy talk, have you found any way out? Any practical solution? Some help instead of condemnation? Some sweet words to soothe their miseries? To bring them out of this living death? That is not all. Have you got the will to surmount mountain high obstructions? Have you got that steadfastness? If you have these three things, each one of you will work miracles. Therefore, my friends, everything else will be ready. But strong, vigorous, believing young men, sincere to the backbone, are wanted. What we want is strength, so believe in yourself. What we want is muscles of iron and nerves of steel. It is man-making religion that we want. It is man-making theories that we want. It is man-making education all around that we want. All blessings be upon you. Thank you.
Good morning. I am here to present the address at Rameshwaram Temple on real worship, dated 27 January 1897. It is in love that religion exists and not in ceremony, in the pure and sincere love in the heart. Unless a man is pure in body and mind, his coming into a temple and worshipping Shiva is useless. The prayers of those that are pure in mind and body will be answered by Shiva, and those that are impure and yet try to teach religion to others will fail in the end. External worship is only a symbol of internal worship, but internal worship and purity are the real things. Without them, external worship would be of no avail. Therefore, you must all try to remember this. This is the gist of all worship, to be pure and to do good to others. He who sees Shiva in the poor, in the weak and in the diseased really worships Shiva. And if he sees Shiva only in the image, his worship is but preliminary. He who has served and helped one poor man, seeing Shiva in him, without thinking of his caste or creed or race or anything, with him Shiva is more pleased than with a man who sees him only in temples. Let me tell you again that you must be pure and help anyone who comes to you as much as lies in your power. And this is good karma. By the power of this, the heart becomes pure, Chitta Suddhi. And then Shiva, who is residing in everyone, will become manifest. He is always in the heart of everyone. If there is dirt and dust on a mirror, we cannot see our image. So, ignorance and wickedness are the dirt and dust that are on the mirror of our hearts. Selfishness is the chief sin, thinking of ourselves first. He who thinks, I will eat first, I will have more money than others, and I will possess everything. He who thinks, I will get to heaven before others, I will get mukti before others, is the selfish man. The unselfish man says, I will be last. I do not care to go to heaven. I will even go to hell if by doing so I can help my brothers. This unselfishness is the test of religion. He who has more of this unselfishness is more spiritual and nearer to Shiva. Whether he is learned or ignorant, he is nearer to Shiva than anybody else, whether he knows it or not. And if a man is selfish, even though he has visited all the temples, seen all the places of pilgrimage, and painted himself like a leopard, he is still further off from Shiva. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. The world's parliament of religions has become an accomplished fact, and the merciful Father has helped those who labor to bring it into existence and crown with success their most unselfish labor. My thanks to those noble souls whose large hearts and love of truth first dreamed this wonderful dream and then realized it. My thanks to the shower of liberal sentiments that has overflowed this platform. My thanks to this enlightened audience for their uniform kindness to me and for their appreciation of every thought that tends to smooth the friction of religions. A few jarring notes were heard from time to time in this harmony. My special thanks to them, for they have, by their striking contrast, made the general harmony the sweeter. Much has been said of the common ground of religious unity. I am not going just now to venture my own theory, but if anyone here hopes that this unity will come by the triumph of any one of the religions and the destruction of the other, to him I say, brother, yours is an impossible hope. Do I wish that the Christian would become Hindu? God forbid. Do I wish that the Hindu or the Buddhist would become Christian? God forbid. The seed is put in the ground, and earth and air and water are placed around it. Does the seed become the earth or the air or the water? No, it becomes a plant. It develops after the law of its own growth, assimilates the air, the earth and the water, converts them into plant substance and grows into a plant. Similar is the case with religion. The Christian is not to become a Hindu or a Buddhist, nor a Hindu or a Buddhist to become a Christian, but each must assimilate the spirit of the others and yet preserve his individuality and grow according to his own law of growth. If the Parliament of Religions has shown anything to the world, it is this. It has proved to the world that holiness, purity and charity are not the exclusive possessions of any church in the world, and that every system has produced men and women of the most exalted character. In the face of this evidence, if anybody dreams of the exclusive survival of his own religion and the destruction of the others, I pity him from the bottom of my heart and point out to him that upon the banner of every religion will soon be written, in spite of resistance, help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction, harmony and peace and not dissension. Thank you.